And I just finished knocking out some readings for the channel. And I'm so proud of myself, y'all, because I woke up today and your girl was really not in the fucking mood. I really wasn't in the mood because I didn't sleep well. I didn't really know what the heck was going on. I had coffee like super late into the morning. And I think it kind of bothered me. It's like I tossed and turned all night to the point where I felt like I was awake, but I was asleep. I don't know if that makes sense. I was awake, but I was asleep. It's like physically my eyes were closed, but energetically I could feel that my body was not resting. I don't know what it was, but my body was just not resting. And so I laid around until about 12 something ish. And then I got up and I washed my face. And then I got back in the bed. I washed my face, brushed my teeth, got back in the bed. No, I think I washed my face. Then I got back in the bed. Laid around some more. Made a reel for Instagram. Got back up. Brushed my teeth. Did my hair. And was like, throw this little t-shirt back on you had on last night. And I'm so proud of myself because I got the fuck up and I did what I needed to do. I did the spiritual work I was being called to do. I'm just like, CeeLo, you can't lay around until 4 o'clock. But it's something about how busy my lifestyle has been lately. I keep feeling like something is on our gums or on our teeth or something. It's like how busy my lifestyle has been lately with work and all. When I don't have to, like, soon as I roll over, jump up, get ready for it, like, I just want to just fucking lay there, right? And now it's time for me to get up and actually get ready for work. And I don't want to right now, but I'm going to get ready in a few minutes. But I just stopped to journal and shuffle for myself. And it's so beautiful. Like, the messages, I just want to share with y'all the messages. It's like I keep getting this alignment that I should be a communicator. Like, like the communicator is like my energy. Right? Like, I should be talking about things that relate to relationships, inner healing, all this kind of stuff, right? And it's just so much that I've written on this particular topic. Like, I could just go back. I could go back. But the message that is so funny that I was looking at on today. Oh, okay, sorry. I was reading a... Instagram notification that came through. But today's message I pulled for myself said relationship. Okay? And it says your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. And I'm really in a space where I am having a really, I need to find another word for really. I'm having a great deal of experiences that have really been drawing my connection close to myself. Not only myself, and through that relationship that I feel like has been building with myself, but it's a relationship that I'm also building with the divine, like with God, right? Because the more time I'm able to like really spend and cultivate with myself, the deeper I'm finding myself go. You know, we always get upset about people not understanding us or not accepting us kind of like where we are in the process and stuff like that. And I think the most of that is really coming from us not accepting us in the process. Like, as we're going through shit, we're not always in a space where we're still in acceptance. Like, everybody wants to be in acceptance when it's money, when it's glorified, when it's fame, or when it's clout, or when it's like something that like other people are validating, right? But learning self-acceptance even when you wake up and you don't fucking feel like moving for the first 4 hours of your day. Like, your body deserves stillness sometimes, you know? And so I found myself kind of in that space today. And it's so funny because I wanted to talk about this. I always pull like 2 cards. It's like an oracle card thing that I do for myself. And then I kind of basically journal about what the energy was that I pulled. So I just read y'all the relationship card, and basically what I asked myself, or what I ask in gaining some level of insight around like my day or what I should be focused on. It's like a way of meditation for me with the divine, or a way of communication with the divine. So I asked, like, what is the energy of the day for me look like? What do I need to be focused on? Boom. That's where I get this angel message from, okay? And then I asked, what is the next best action you would like for me to take in order to cultivate this energy? Now, today, I asked that before even seeing what this card was. And then we got 3rd house communication. Okay? And so it immediately made me go, like I always tell y'all during the readings, when I pull these cards in this particular deck and it has like a specific house or sign or some shit like that, I always tell you, go check your birth chart, right? So I goes to check my birth chart, and it says to see like what sign is actually in my 3rd house, right? Mind you, I've been getting communication as a message since the beginning of time. Like, I don't even, when I first bought this book to start journaling in and start writing my ideas down in, let me see where it's at, because I actually highlighted it in some more shit. And even in a whole nother deck, this message was clarified for me. Here we go. Communicator. Mind you, I'm also a Virgo, so I'm ruled by Mercury, right? And I just know that my gift is centered around communication. And it's so funny that card says communication, but the communicator is my gift. I am called to be truthful, outspoken, flexible, clear, quick, relatable, friendly, intelligent, open-minded, intuitive, psychological, discriminating, informed, and articulate, right? My soul's desire is to be a channel for clarity and growth. My purpose is to speak the truth and illuminate clarity and understanding for the positive growth of humanity. Okay? Very beautiful energy. And it's actually all, I just read most of what's on this page here that's been highlighted. Okay? Just very, very beautiful energy. And that date was back in March. That was March 10th, 2023 when I wrote that. Okay? And so here we are on, wow, March 10th. Okay. And today is July. Is today July 10th? No way. No fucking way. Today is July 10th. That's gonna be funny. Oh my God. It is July 10th, y'all. I don't even know what side. July 10th. I don't know if y'all can see it. July 10th. Today is July 10th. Do y'all see that? Hilarious. I love that for us. Okay, very beautiful. All right. But yeah, so look, you see how it comes back full circle. This is why I like journaling. This is why I like documenting like the messages that I get in the spaces that I'm in. And so fast forward to me going to see what sign it was in my 3rd house. I have Sagittarius in my 3rd house. What I read from that says, it says something about like having Sag in your, I can't quote it verbatim, but it say something about having Sag in your 3rd house. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to hit ignore, even though I want to so bad. Why people don't just hang up? Like, stop letting the phone ring that long. If you call somebody and they don't answer by the 3rd ring, just hang up. Jesus. But looking up Sag in the 3rd house, it said a lot to do with like basically communicating about spirituality. Like I want to read y'all verbatim what it says, because I don't want to butcher it. And it was so profound that it made me cut the camera on. So I really want to give y'all the accurate energy for what it said. Sagittarius, third house, boom. I read it there from my phone, typing it in, boom, same one. What? Go back, bitch. That's not what I clicked on. It says a surprising attitude. People born with Sagittarius in third house have a strong philosophy of life and can express their ideas very thoroughly. Back to this communication. They're preoccupied with religion, which more so I'm spirituality, not religion, and give a lot of importance to social matters because they want to contribute to the greater good. That is very, very cute. Sagittariuses can pose for any idea because they don't want to waste their time. When traveling and being outside, they can notice how their mind is expanding more than other times, which likely explains a lot why I like to be outside in nature. When traveling or being outside, yeah, because I do get a really big freedom open or release when I'm like at a beach or like when I go out of town. It's just like new environments create a whole new perspective for me. It's like it's so much more than just like going out of town, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jot down what my notes are going to be for this because I actually need to be, matter of fact, let me just write down what the cards are because I actually need to be leaving. Relationship. Okay. And then we have right card pull. Okay, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later when I get done or maybe when I get off. And another breakthrough I'm proud of. Y'all, I'm really committed to like no more smoking, no more drinking. Like for real. Cause I hadn't let this shit get out of hand. When you get to the point where you gotta start telling the gas station attendant the next time I come in here, don't sell this to me, bitch, you know you doing the most. You know it's time to back away. You know it's an addiction. You know it's a habit that you need to let go of. And I'm so proud of myself for just like committing to it, because like any other day, it's so gloomy out here that I would have had all of this time to myself. Let me see where I can put y'all at. Any other day that I would have had all this time to myself before having to be at work, I would have definitely had a drink of wine or like a sip of wine or like at least smoked or something by now. Damn, I meant to put some air in my tire the other day, but we're gonna rock out. Let me see if I feel like I can rock out. What time is it? I really need to get my car fixed too, y'all. That's another one coming soon, but thank you God in advance for getting me to and from safely. Without any issues. Hold on, I just want to check it out right quick. But yeah, I just wanted to make note of that. Like, I'm super proud of myself for holding on and not doing that. Not doing the most in reference to that. But yeah, so just very, very proud of myself and proud of my growth and how I'm choosing to stay committed. Because one thing I have learned about alcohol and smoking, whether it's tobacco or drugs or like whatever the case may be. When I say drugs, let's keep it light, let's keep it cute. I'm talking about herbs or weed. All right, let's not do the absolute most. But I'm learning that stuff really does pull on your energy. Like, it really, really does. Despite you, I know the light was gonna catch me. Despite you thinking like, nah, I'm gonna be good, let me just take this drink, let me just da-da-da-da. It's like, even, because I've calmed down a lot from what it used to be. But it's like, even the every other day, and just like not drinking like hard liquor, but And when I say hard liquor, I'm talking like your vodkas, your gins, your tequilas, your Hennessy's, and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm really a Pinot Grigio girl. Like, that's really just how I rock out. I like that. If I'm going to have a drink, I would rather have that. But not every day. Not every day. Like, I can't even be my best spiritually if I'm drinking that shit every single day. Like, damn, what's the problem? It's time to face these emotional traumas. It's time to talk about these deeper rooted issues. But yeah, y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot of growth that's happening, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm very appreciative for the season that I'm in, for the sacrifices that I'm having to make, you know, even for this moment, like being able to be on camera with y'all, right? Because right now I'm on camera by myself, with myself, talking to my damn self. But, you know, it just, the more I do it, the more I record myself, the more it puts me in the energy of being able to share with you all more of who I am, because that's the whole purpose in Come Love Yourself, right? And I think the initial energy of this started like back in 2016 when I feel like hopped on my self-love journey. And it took like just so many different experiences, but yeah, to get to that point. I should have did this as soon as I realized the light was gonna catch me. But I did tell a friend I was gonna call him back once I got in the car. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that, because I be real stingy with my time and my energy. Like, I don't know, y'all, the dating realm, I don't be in the fucking mood. These men just don't be impressing me. I just, you know, I know you gotta settle for something one day, but I ain't doing it no time soon. I just don't be impressed. And one thing about me, I'm a firm believer of, like, if I'm not impressed, I'm not about to fake it. I'm not about to fake kick it with you. I ain't never been that kind of person. If I don't want to talk to your ass, I'm not answering the phone. If I'm not in there, because really it don't be personal. It don't be personal towards the person, like, I don't want to talk to you. It's like, I just don't be in the fucking mood to talk. And I'm not about to force myself to do anything I don't want to do. Like, I grew up, I believe, as a people pleaser. And so a lot of ways of healing, baby, my healing journey done made me selfish than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be fucking around with it. If I don't feel like doing it, if I don't feel like coming, bitch, I don't care who got an attitude, who mad that I ain't show up, who, like, bitch, I will tell you I'm not coming. And that's another thing that helped me heal those type of relationships too, and those type of run-ins with friends, family members, whatever the case may be. If you know you ain't gonna make it, just say you ain't gonna make it. And sometimes some things everything don't deserve an explanation. But for the most part, if you know you ain't got no intentions on going or coming, and you know these people that invited you and kind of expect you to be there, I just got tired of being the girl that everybody wanted to be there because she got the latest energy in the room, or CeeLo this or CeeLo, like, no, somebody else need to bring some value. I'm tired. I ain't coming today. I spent my energy doing other things, you know, and I want to sit this one out. And you got to learn how to not feel guilty for sitting shit out that you don't want to do. I don't want to date you, bro. I ain't attracted to you, you know? So I'm in a very weird space with relationship energy, because I want to date. I want my forever person, right? But in the same token, I'm just not impressed enough to be, like, trying to seek. Like, I used to seek love in relationships. I ain't gonna say I don't give a fuck, because I do. Like, I do. I really do. I'm like a certified lover girl. Don't ever get it twisted. But, like, how I used to let myself just, like, go through shit thinking, like, oh, okay, this the way love's supposed to be. You gotta go through a little some, you know, in order to hold down the relationship. Or if you really want something long term, you can't be always just giving up on every single thing that don't work out your way, or it don't go when you want it to right then and there. You can't just be giving up on everything, you know. And I do agree to a certain extent. You can't be like that and expect to attract what it is you want in a situation or a dynamic with a person. But what I ain't about to do is force shit that I don't want. If I don't want it, I just don't want it. You know what I mean? Now, whether I'm going to want that later or not is between me and God. And likely I am going to want it at some point. I just didn't want it with you. You know what I mean? And that's another realization that people really just need to be facing while they in the dating phase. Like, a lot of the times, it ain't that a person don't want you. I mean, it ain't that they don't want what that is that you're trying to offer in a relationship dynamic. They just don't want it with you. That's why you see a lot of situations where motherfuckers will curve you, and then end up in a relationship with somebody else because you wasn't the one they wanted to have it with, right? They'll hold a commitment out, non-committal to the motherfucker on your ass, and then next thing you know, they pop out in a commitment. How? I thought you didn't want no boyfriend or no girlfriend. But I'm just super fucking picky, and I'm working on that. I don't know if it's like between my standards are too high, or I don't think having high standards is a thing. Like, your standards are too damn high. I don't think that's realistic to say, like, somebody's standards. Bitch, get out of the fucking way. Why are you even over there if you trying to get over here? Dumbass. Don't you see? You saw all the way back there, 285 stamp on that lane. It was leading you to the highway. Why the hell at the last minute are you trying to get over there? Atlanta traffic, child. But, yeah, at this point, I'm rambling. A couple of different topics. But, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later because I'm about to actually get on the highway, and that's not safe. Okay, so I'm going to talk to y'all later. I don't promote that shit. So, until you talk to me next time, I'll see y'all in the... What's up, beautiful people? It's a beautiful Sunday on today. And I actually did want to come to y'all and just talk about what's happening in relationship sector energy right now. Venus, the planet of love and creativity, is in retrograde in Leo through September 3rd. During this rare and important transit, it can feel like a time outside of time, where unusual things can occur. A profound and mysterious change is taking place over the next 6 weeks that is related to love and relationships. At this time, a partner from your past could come back into your life, or possibly you may meet someone new or rekindle a connection. Or you could finally find closure and move on from a relationship. In any case, it's important to proceed slowly and avoid making any major decisions at this time. Ideally, you can see any changes as a chance to let go of trying so hard. You can take some time to reflect. If you're experiencing something deep or even uncomfortable, this is normal. The intention of this influence is to encourage you to review long-standing relationship patterns and behaviors, serving and non. But yeah, man. Recently, I just had somebody resurface and come back into my life, right? That I felt like I had this very strong connection with, right? But the reality of the dynamic shows me, it's like you continue to pray to divine for the things that you want in your life, right? And divine will continue to, the Most High God, whatever you pray to is who I speak about when I say the divine, will continue to test what it is you pray for, what it is that you say you want, what it is that you say you ain't giving no, we've been talking about lack of clarity breeds confusion, right? We're not going to be entertaining people who bring a lack of clarity because that brings in confusion into our lives. I'm going to need you to figure out what lane you're trying to be in because back your car, going to be mine in a minute. But, yeah, so I just recently had this person resurface into my life, right? And when I say resurface into my life, this is somebody who I was absolutely crazy about, right? And I really feel like, and I know I ain't crazy. It ain't just my feeling. This motherfucker is absolutely insanely crazy about me too, right? But the crazy thing is, in the crazy is about the fact that this man came back with the same patterns. Like, y'all ever have somebody and y'all wonder why I don't be studying dating? Let's get into these brows though, bitch. Yes, I did it myself. I should have did them on camera too. A little tutorial. Air blowing in my eye, making my eyes water. But, yes, so This man resurfaced, y'all, and had the nerve to come back in my life with the same pattern. Like, it's already annoying that I'm up here trying to give your ass the benefit of the doubt, or trying to just give you opportunity for space to grow, you know, for me to forgive and for you to show, for me to forgive and for me to show some level of forgiveness and an opportunity to give you space to show that you have changed your behavior, only for you to come back doing the same stupid shit you was doing before. Pay attention to the relationships in which people try to connect with you on. People will come back into your life just to see if they got the same level of access to you when they know they didn't deserve that level of access. You know what I mean? That's kind of the point I'm making and why this whole ramble started. But I feel like my lips feel like I just got them done. They feel pooched. But yeah, like, people will resurface and come back into your life just to see if you will give them the same level of access that they had before. Especially if they know the dynamic was coming from a place of you proving to them. Like, we talking about somebody I literally blocked. Like, I blocked you because you're so full of shit and you're a man that don't stand on your word. And it never led to, this is the one who y'all may hear me talk about where it never led to sex. Well, now I don't think y'all ever heard me talk about this person because I really don't talk about my dating life for real, but because it's non-existent. But why am I giving this man? Put the camera off, so you had something else better to talk about. Oh, y'all see the halo shining? Let me see your halo, 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 halo. But anyways, y'all, I'm just feeling in a really happy, good mood today. I'm praying that, you know, no one destroys this level of, I know ain't nobody gonna be able to destroy this level of peace, because guess who in control of it? Me. Guess who in control of this level of peace? Me. But no, I really wanted to touch topics on, like, Venus being in retrograde starting yesterday. Happy birthday, King. My baby just turned 9 yesterday. So excited. Hey, I got a big boy. Just to think in 10 more years he'll be 19. That's insane. But yeah, so I'm just thinking about, like, the level of access I've, you know, revoked from people, and then the way that they try to come back into my life. And it's just like, baby, I don't have room for nobody in my life that don't have intention. You don't have great intention, positive intention, like productive intention. Like, you got to go. You feel me? You gotta go. Ain't no room for you here. Ain't no room for you here, because we're not doing no plan. We're not doing none of that. There's no lack of clarity over here. You get what I'm saying? So I just hope that in this season, when you're being tested for people to be coming in and out of your life, you know, old flings and flames may resurface. That's what Venus in retrograde does. It's about beauty. It's about love. It's about family, nurturing, you know, money, assets. It's about all of these things. It's like about the material realm in a very physical way. How can I explain it? It's like about feeling, but everything that involves like beauty, romance, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So you may get your sweet talkers that may be resurfacing back into your life. People who are charming, people who know the right things to say to, like, really get you moved, to, like, really, they know what buttons to tap with you, to woo you, right? And so I just want y'all to be mindful at this time. It is a time to reflect on the relationship patterns and energies and things like that did not work. You know, the things that we did that didn't make sense, or that we felt like made sense, but you end up seeing in that last cycle that shit you was doing end up not leading you nowhere based on how you were operating in relationships. You could have been a people pleaser. You're going to be tested to do things that are gonna put you in this energy to feel like you have to prove yourself, you have to prove your love, or do something that is like compromises you but benefits somebody else, right? And so you're gonna be tested to not compromise yourself, to not compromise your morals, your values, your standards, what you believe, what you stand on. You know what I mean? Because in essence, you can't be giving folks time to play on your time. You know what I mean? You can't afford to have people come into your life and play on your mental or play on your emotions, right? And these are the things, these are the lessons that come about. And I'm so happy that I passed the test on it, because it's like, literally, this man know I was crazy about him. And I know he was crazy about me too. Is still. I'm gonna go ahead and speak in present term as is, because I know the emotions ain't went anywhere. It's just my boundaries haven't either. And you're not about to play with me. I don't give people room to play. Like, played on my top once, shame on you. But if I let you play on my top again, now I'm just a damn fool. And I'm not nobody's damn fool, right? I've been a damn fool before, and we all have, but you don't get to play on my top twice. You don't get to same me twice. You play with me the first time, I'm gonna let you play yourself. Cause I ain't gonna completely ghost your ass. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I do be on the bullshit sometimes. When it come down to, like, instead of just cutting people completely out of my life, like, you don't deserve to be here, I'll let you come back and torture you by letting you play yourself. Because the second time around, it's gonna hurt you like it hurt me. So it ain't that's that Scorpio in my Venus too, that low key I'm gonna let you put yourself in a position of revenge, because I ain't never seeking revenge. But if you come back and you do the same stupid shit, I am gonna hold you accountable. You get what I mean? So yeah, we holding ourselves accountable too. We said what we wanted. We spoke what we wanted. We know we want a serious relationship. We know we're being intentional about the connections and the friendships that we have, you know, and so we're just not dealing with any of the lesser value, the lack, the less than, you know, we're not doing any of that. Everything is greater than, you know, and we choosing everything that's greater than, you know what I mean? We're not going back to those old patterns, those old habits, slip ups, not thinking before we act, fucking people at the random. Like, we're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? And to each his own. If that's what you're doing, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But we're not out here fucking people who don't deserve our temple, right? We're not doing none of that. We're not letting none of them type of guards down, because the reality is, how you gonna say you want an intentional relationship and you're not being intentional with your actions? You're having one night stands, you're fucking people on the first night, you linking up with people. Now, I'm not gonna say that fucking people on the first night can't lead nowhere, but often it doesn't when you really think about it, because you haven't created a stable foundation yet. You don't know shit about this person. Why are your pants coming off? Why are your panties coming off? You don't know how this person operate under pressure. You don't know how this person operate when they angry. You don't know where this person live at. You don't know where they come from, whether they grew up in a 2-parent household, whether they got kids. You don't what the relationship like with their kids. They may have kids, they may never see them damn kids. You don't know what is going on in these people's lives, and you just be willing to just be out here attaching yourself to it. And no, we can't be in that season. This is what Venus retrograde is teaching us. Reflect on this, on how you operate in your relationships before it's too late, because it gets you in the whirlwind of feeling all of these emotions and feeling all of these things that get you stirred up and wanting to repeat this lesson with this person, like, oh, I really miss you. You get so caught up in the bliss, right? Because that's what Venus is. It's the blissful planet. It's the blissful energy, right? It's the love. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the love. It's the, you know, it's the romanticizing, right? We get so caught up in the romance that you get lost in the fact that this shit is not reality. This is not reality. You know, Venus went backwards. It went in retrograde to give us an opportunity to slow down in the areas of reflecting on how we operate in our relationships. Whether those are friendship relationships, platonic relationships, or love relationships. You know what I mean? Not romantic relationships is what I mean. Platonic or romantic relationships, right? You've been given an opportunity to slow down and reflect on how you're moving in those spaces. Because likely there's something that you're doing or that you've been contributing your energy to that has not gotten you the outcome that you wanted in those spaces, right? And so for me, my test that I'm just sharing with y'all is that, like, somebody I was really crazy about came back. And then also, you know, it's like making sure that you temper your impulses when you do feel this, like, this energy of wanting to overindulge. Like, just because you feel this heavy attraction of wanting to have sex with somebody don't always mean it gotta go there, you know? It don't always mean it gotta go to that level just because you feel it right now in the moment, you know? And so I hope that Venus retrograde is taking care of y'all. I always feel the heaviest of the energies. I feel like when we have transits, planetary transits that happen, I always feel it during the pre-shadow period. You know, by the time post-shadow period happens, like the retrograde has happened in whatever planet that is happening in, by the time that has taken place, I no longer, let me get on over here. I no longer even feel that energy anymore, right? It happens to me like before the retrograde actually happened. So these lessons and tests were happening for me before July 22nd hit, which is when Venus actually went in retrograde. But I hope that y'all are having an awesome Sunday. I know the vlog wasn't really, I mean, this ain't even, I don't even consider myself a vlogger. This is life lately. This is what we do. We talk about real life shit. This ain't about me trying to get on here and figure out how much money I'm going to spend this week to entertain y'all and create a vlog about it. This is about real life things that we're talking about that's happening behind the scenes of the highlight reels we see on Instagram, which is the only other platform I really dedicate my energy to. So I love y'all. We coming back with some readings, but I'll talk to y'all later.